This is Dante Williams, and you watching
Dante's
Boxing Nation.
This is Showtime Sean Porter.
Filipino Flash, Jesse Burns.
This is Al Bernstein. You're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Hi, I'm Sugar Ray.
Chick Shape.
Sergio the last name more.
Dante's Boxing Nation. Boom, 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 boom.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder,
My name is Golovkin.
and you're watching
Dante's Boxing Nation.
Hi, this is Julian Jackson, and this is Dante Boxing Nation.
This is Julia Jackson, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. All right.
Roman, congratulations on your victory tonight. Could you comment? Could Roman comment on how he was received by the crowd tonight? It seemed like the crowd was really happy with his performance. What was his reaction to the crowd?
You're allowed, because you haven't even done it.
Could you ask the audience
Just be on this side.
Very happy. He wants to thank Promotions and HBO for the opportunity to be able to fight here. Waiting for God to give him more opportunities to be able to demonstrate quality.
Down in the front, guys.
And to win again. So he was happy with the experience.
Could you also ask him about fighting for the top spot in the world? Some people think he might be one of the top 2 or 3 fighters in the world. Does he feel like he's racing Mayweather and guys like that?
I'm seeing it now.
That's why all these. Okay, you got it.
It's a blessing from God that they compare him to such good boxers. All he knows that he has to keep on training in order to keep being one of the best. His compromise is to keep training and to give the best in every fight. Wherever they want to put him against, those are their decisions. He's ready.
Thank you. Hey, Gennady, a question for you real quickly. I'm straight in front of you, Gennady. Can you comment a little bit on how frustrating it's going to be if you can't get Cotto or Canelo next? I know you want that big fight. Will it be frustrating for you if you cannot get it?
No, I think it makes it's good for me, not for me, for us. It makes Maya, I think it's perfect for us. And especially thank you for HBO. I think right now it's awesome.
Right here. I have one question for Roman Gonzalez. Carlos, right in front of you. I'd like to know from Roman, he said, I guess, when Max Kellerman in the ring after the fight, that his next fight that he wants, he said that's going to be the other day, that he really wants his Juan Estrada rematch. He beat Juan Estrada the first time. What is it about that fight that he wants so much? Is it the fact that it was a great fight that the fans would be interested, or it's a chance to pick up the 2 belts he has? What's the reason for his desire for having that fight again?
¿Cuál es la razón por la cual te gustaría pelear con Estrada? ¿Hay algo específico que te gustaría lograr con esa pelea? ¿O son los 2 títulos que tiene que te gustaría obtener?
Ganarme ampliamente, sé que fue una pelea muy difícil cuando peleé con él y pues me gustaría pelear con él para que la gente vea que yo puedo ganar y que puedo lograrlo rápidamente cuando peleé con él.
He believes it was a very close fight, so he would like to have the opportunity to be able to beat him with a larger margin, or by a better margin, be able to demonstrate that he's able to knock him out, and to demonstrate that there's a lot bigger margin of him being able to beat him in the ring.
And those other 2 belts wouldn't be a bad thing either, right?
Yes, of course.
todo lo que venga bienvenido. La verdad que mi trabajo en el gimnasio y lo demás lo pongo en la mano de Dios. Taking promotion a HBO que me está dando la oportunidad y que me vuelva a dar nuevamente una oportunidad más. Si esa oportunidad viene en la entrada, pues yo le digo al público que se prepare que va a ser una muy buena pelea.
He says that everything that comes is welcome. He wants to thank God, Taking Promotions, HBO for this opportunity, and that everything that comes along with this win, he's ready.
Thank you. Hey, Gennady, straight in front of you. Congratulations on your Toronto show. My question for you is, you come into the fight with 19 straight knockouts to that, your 20th knockout, and you also had said prior to this fight that you wanted to see if Willie Monroe, because of his southpaw style, could give you a different look than you've been seeing in recent fights. Now that you've knocked him out for your 20th knockout in a row, can you talk about whether you think he did that and he gave you the look that you wanted? Because it seemed like he might have troubled you a little bit in maybe the third, fourth, fifth rounds briefly.
Yeah, you know, like, respect for Willie. He's a real good fighter, you know. Respect him because he's not scared. He's coming to California, he will fight with me. And I don't lose control. No, I know Willie, he very good moving. You know, the last couple of rounds, he stay, you know, like, a little bit different situation. Different situation for me, you know. I think he's every time moving. It's very easy for me, he stay with me, in front of me. I tell him, okay, right now let's go, let's do it. It's a big, good performance for people, you know, like big present for people. You know, like respect him, he's not scared.
Congratulations, Gennady. First question for you. What did you learn from this fight? What did you learn from this fight that you were trying to get out of it? You said you wanted to go rounds, and what are you going to take from this fight that you can use going forward?
You know, every fight, big experience for me. You know, every step, experience for me. Right now, really he self. He's very good moving. He's like in Lara, you know, like everybody has problem with self. Like this is good fight for us.
Question for Roman, Carlos. Max Kellerman also mentioned fighting the monster in Japan. What did Roman think about that fight after Terry Sosa, and when could it happen?
He's a great fighter. He is very hard. He is very strong. He's in 115, he's in 112 right now. He believes he still has a couple more fights in 112. And Mr. Honda at Taken Promotions decides to take him to 115, he's ready. Or when he doesn't have any more opponents to fight in 112. For the moment, he's fighting in 112. He's at 115.
Roman? In the late 1990s, Nassim Hamed made his HBO debut, and he created the opportunities that the featherweights have nowadays. As flyweight and having an impressive victory, do you feel that you've created a great opportunity for all flyweights around the world?
Sí, una oportunidad tan grande pelear en HBO y nuestra pelea con lo que me encanta también que debería reconocer más aquí en Estados Unidos.
It's a great opportunity to fight on HBO and on the undercard of Triple G, who is a great champion.
Next question.
Hey, Golovkin. I want to ask you first, I want to say congratulations for the victory.
Thank you.
The second round, you knocked down Willie Monroe. It looked like the fight was almost over. How surprised were you that he came back from that and rallied back for a couple more rounds?
No, it's good motivation for me. Yeah, I don't lose control. So second I can down him, like, you know, like good left hook. I see, I feel him. You know, like, it's very interesting for me. I don't want like a short fight, like crazy fight. Maybe no more wrestling, just I stay in front of him. Like, just I want to show my fans like how I can beat any style. It helped me.
And would you say that was the most challenging style you've been in the ring with so far?
Yeah, this is good step, you know, it's good experience because he's smart step.
Thank you.
Tom, do you have the attendance?
We had the official attendance in the form. It was 12,372. So that makes officially Gennady the combination between tonight's fight and the StubHub fight, the biggest ticket seller in California in the last 2 years. So that's a testament to his marketability, his fan base, and a great addition with Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez with his HBO debut. So we really appreciate all the media support and all the fans coming out.
Mr. Golovkin, hey, Dan Plaza, do you think that Floyd Mayweather would fight you?
I don't know, honestly, I'm ready for anybody. This is my dream fight. I'm ready.
At what weight? 140, 155?
Willie, you talked about before the fight, not wanting to get in rock, soft, and robot style fight, but it seemed like after the
Can you speak up?
Yeah, sorry, Willie. You talked about before the fight not wanting to get into a rock, sock, and robots type of fight, but after the first knockdown, it seemed like that's exactly what you did. I just wanted to know if you could talk about how your mentality changed after the first knockdown.
Well, I'm a boxer first, but once I get hit, that warrior mentality kicks in and I gotta go fight. You know, it was one, I gotta get to the three. That's just my mentality. So, I got a little bit off my game plan after I got caught with a good shot.
Gennady, did he hurt you at all? And, you know, if you're going to wait for the big fight, who else is out there for you to fight at middleweight?
You know, my focus on 160 right now. Miguel Cotto, he's a great champion. He's WBC champion, you know. Right now I understand my situation. And thank you very much for HBO. I think right now this is possible. Thank you very much for WBC. It is possible because I have 2 belts. And my situation is very close. I have WBC 3 belts. You know, I know this is very close soon for us. And I know especially thank you for HBO. I know this is a very possible situation right now.
Willie, down to your right in front of you. There was an extended conversation between you and Jack Reese. What was being said?
Who's talking?
Right in front of you, brother. What was being said, that extended conversation that you were having with Jack Reese? Can you fill us in?
He was just asking, you know, how did I feel? Could I, you know, continue? In the 6th round, I kept getting hit on the hips and right around the back by my kidneys, and I just couldn't feel my right leg. So
Gennady? Gennady, this is a question for you and Abel as well. Someone mentioned the Mayweather fight earlier. That seems like a fantasy, but talking realistically, could you make 154 pounds if that fight somehow did present itself? Abel, could Gennady make 154 pounds?
This is business. Show me contract, talk later.
Only for Floyd. There's no reason to go down to 54 for him. Canelo has made 54 fights, so I'm sure he'll be moving to 60. But for Floyd, most definitely.
Hi, Gennady. Congratulations. I just saw right now that Canelo had tweeted that he sees doesn't see him going down to 160. I'm sorry, going up to 160 anytime soon. So just like you said, you're not willing to go to 154? Do you see that fight happen or what?
The thing is, if he fights Cotto, then he beats Cotto, he's going to get in the fight. So he's going to have to fight at 60. When they're going to give him catch weight, it's 60-pound title. So if he chooses to give it up, well, then we'll fight somebody else for the title. We're not going down to 50.
Gennady, besides Cotto this year, can we see you unified with another title holder, perhaps the winner of Hassan Endon and David Lemieux, or with Andy Lee if he continues to keep his title?
Yes, right now I want a unification fight. My goal is all the belts, middle of Asia. Now maybe now I feel it's great, it's in the time. Now I want all the belts. Maybe like Hagler style, maybe like Bernard Hawkins, like a long time. This is my category, like welcome to my category.
Tom, can you speak a little bit more about what's next for Gennady?
Well, Gennady wants to fight 4 times a year, so we gotta see what happens with Cotto and Gil June 6th. But you can't really wait for people. You can't force people to get in the ring. Like we saw with Chavez last year. If he was waiting for Chavez, he'd still be waiting and not fighting. So he wants to stay active. Right now, it would look like a September date is the most likely for his next fight, and then we see what happens after that. But naturally, it depends what happens with Cotto and Gil, and then we take it from there.
Any more questions?
One more. You are Cotto's mandatory at this point. Now, if you decide, because if Cotto decides to go and fight Canelo next, which is more than likely going to happen from the way everything's being sorted out, it seems like he's going to go and fight Canelo instead. Would you be willing to do a step-aside agreement, or are you going to force him to fight you or vacate the belt?
I can answer that, Michelle. It's clear, Mauricio was here tonight, I don't know if he's still here, but it's clear from the WBC, it's mandated that the winner of Gil and Cotto has to fight Gennady next. Cotto can fight Canelo, absolutely no problem, but can't fight for the WBC title, can't defend his title unless he has an agreement with Gennady. And so far we don't have an agreement in place, so we'll see what happens. But if he fights Canelo without the permission, then he'll vacate the title. Gennady becomes a champion, which is his goal, and then he'll just keep defending that. And Dom and Lemieux they're going to fight, looks like June 20th. So the winner of that fight would be interesting for the IBF title. Andy Lee is a great champion, WBO champion, and that would be a great fight as well. So step by step, he wants to unify the entire division. He's one of the only fighters, or one of the few fighters that has the ability and the activity to do something like that.
Tom, Mauricio told us that he would, if Cotto beat Gil, he would allow Cotto and Alvarez to fight as long as before that fight, they signed an agreement to fight Gennady next, so that would put it into next year. Would you be okay with that if they signed on paper and said, we will fight, the Cotto Canelo winner would fight Gennady next?
If the winner agreed to fight him, and if it was the right terms, it'd be something we'd have to consider. He's mandated now. If he has to wait, 3 or 4 months, it's something to consider. He wants to fight as soon as possible. There has been no agreement that's reached yet, but if the right terms are in place, it's something we have to consider, but it's not something that he would want to do because he would rather have the title than win.
I think we're going to wrap it up. Gennady, have any final words about your performance and the fans?
Thank you very much for everybody, for support, for attention. I think it's a great event today. Congratulations. Chocolatito is first time debut in HBO. Thank you for HBO. Welcome to great fights for future. Thank you very much for Willie. He's a great opponent for me. Every step is good experience for me. Thank you for everybody. Welcome to home, to LA.
Thanks, Gennady.
You guys have had a long night tonight, so we're going to wrap it up.